One.
Loud clap.
I opened
That was a loud clap.
I opened my can at the same time.
It was the same. So we'll hear the
This is the intro.
intro song. So welcome back, everyone, to our 8th episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Episode
Yeah.
8. Woo! Welcome back to the Tito's podcast. It is I, Monica, and to my right we have Miss Abigail, and to the
Hola.
end over there we have Miss Karen. But then we also have, and the reason why I'm singing, our very first guest on the podcast, Jason Soesilo.
Hello, it's like a fan's dream come true.
I'm not gonna lie, I think Jason was the one who was like the most verbal to come on the show. I think I can remember the very first interaction we had about the podcast in front of Petite Potato.
We randomly saw Jason in the parking lot because we were going to Petite Potato.
Correct.
And then
with,
Jason
with the other Jason.
with the other Jason. Oh my god.
So funny.
And then we're like, I think we were parking, and then we're like, is that Jason Soesilo?
And he pulled up.
And he pulled up. Then we're
You rang?
like, it was because your mom and your sister were grocery shopping.
yeah. They still talk about it.
Did they really?
When I told them I was gonna go on the podcast, that I just say, oh, it's the podcast that we met. I met my friends at the Sunny Supermarket parking lot. I was like, oh, the one that randomly screamed, Jason.
I think the both of us were like, is that Jason?
I think we were just excited because we don't see you ever.
Outside of school. No.
Yeah.
I just mentally thought of, for our guests, we will have a lightning speed round questionnaire. It will be based off this podcast, and I will write down the questions that I asked Jason. So for the next guest, you'll be prepared, and we'll be more prepared too. First question: how did you meet us?
I think I met you because I joined concert band.
Yes.
And then I met Karen through you because we were supposed to do LinkedIn photos, and then and then you're like, do you mind if I bring a few of my
Was
friends?
that
I'm like,
it?
I'm like, oh yeah. And then I met Robert, and then
Yes.
I met Karen.
My LinkedIn photo is still that photo.
You became the new departmental assistant.
Yeah.
So you became the new Angela that I had to talk to almost every day.
Yeah, I think I probably just thought you were Jason Lee for the longest time. It was like my run-on joke where I was just like, how come I've never seen you and other Jason in the same room? Coincidence? I think not.
Call the other one right now.
Yeah, why isn't he here?
Next question.
Next question: so what was your first impression of us?
Wow, I love that question.
One word. One word.
I hope I
One
love this
word.
question.
But this is very template.
There's only
Mom.
correct
Okay.
answers.
Mom. Okay.
I'm gonna leave Mavi to last because I'm gonna go in order of how I met you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. When
So
I-
mom. Mom. Okay.
There's
Karen?
only correct answers here, Jason.
Karen, if I could describe Karen in one word, my first impression with Karen was like sass. She had so much. There was so like
In a good way.
in a good way
Okay,
because
good.
I didn't think that she had a side of this. There's so much personality and attitude and how
Personality.
she.
Hashtag.
Not even through the dictions or choice of words of how she phrases certain sentences, but how do I put it? She was very colorful. I think that's a really positive way to put
I
it.
like that. I like that.
Mavi, from when I first met my first impression was Mavi was she sounds really tired all the time.
I knew it. I knew that was gonna be the answer. I was just like, it's gonna be tired because I'm always tired.
Oh my god.
But then the word she used to describe herself was she was nocturnal. There's multiple things about Mavi because lower tones. I'm like, oh, she's different. And she sounds tired.
She's different.
But
She built different.
She built different too. Yeah.
but then she sketches so well. She doodles so well.
Oh, yeah.
And then she plays
Studio.
volleyball.
And then she plays volleyball.
I'm a
Sing her
person of-
praises.
Yeah, I'm an actress, singer, scientist, and a mother.
Zoologist,
Yeah.
microbiologist.
I was watching TikTok.
Wow. Amazing. Thank you.
No problem.
What is your 2024 manifestation?
What does that mean?
Did you watch the podcast? Just kidding.
Wow.
So basically, it's like what you want for this year,
Your
what you
New
want to
Year's
come,
resolution.
Or like
What are you
hope
manifesting?
for,
Yeah.
what you want to
accomplish.
your back,
Yeah.
what you expect this 2024 to be.
I don't know. For the past 7 months that I've been in Bali, I haven't felt more alive because for some reason I felt that I'm finally starting to live life how other people start to see it. Which this is a bit off topic, but you know how when you watch, it doesn't have to be K dramas. It can be other dramas.
Sure.
But
Soap operas.
Yes. But when you go and you see like students after school, like maybe you did this too, but I didn't do this. When you hang out after school and you go somewhere, like whether it means eating or the typical
Just like chilling, hanging out. Yeah.
I did that for the first time this year.
I love
last
that
year,
for
sorry.
you.
I met my elementary school. It was more like the moms met, so then the children met. You know how those meetings go.
Cute.
But these are childhood friends. I met them, and the moms were talking, eating, and then we went to a bookstore because one of them wanted to buy a manga.
Oh.
And then I was thinking in the back of my mind, wow, I've only seen this on TV.
So you lived life.
Yeah,
I
so
love
I'm
that
like,
for
wow,
you.
this is what but for them it's like, oh yeah, whatever. But for me, this is new. My
Fruitful
manifestation
conversation.
maybe is to become even more independent.
Oh, I love that.
That's actually
I actually
great.
do love
That's
that.
actually good.
That's a good one.
That's a good one.
Thank you for my rapid fire questions. I promise we'll have more for our next guest. Stay tuned. All right, so going to our topic today, I think it's very fitting because Jason is actually having a new endeavor in the next month. You're moving to Bali.
Yes.
Why are you moving to Bali?
First, I never thought I would move back to my home country, Indonesia. Ever, because I've lived longer outside than I've actually lived there.
Got it.
Have you lived, like the only other place you've lived, has it been Canada or like other
so
places?
I was born in Indonesia, and then I moved to Singapore at the age of 8, and then I moved. I spent 7.5 years there, and I lived now going to my 14th year in Canada. Bali has always been a destination, like holiday vacations, because I'm from Jakarta, the capital. But Bali this doesn't really feel like Indonesia because there's so many foreigners there.
Got it. Yeah, it's very touristy.
It doesn't give like a settling type of like.
doesn't feel like
it
home.
feels like a vacation type
Yeah.
of.
It doesn't feel like Indonesia because one, everybody speaks English so well because it's such a touristy place, right?
Got it.
Is it like just there? Or it's like really just in Bali where
It's like very
they,
English
yeah,
dominant.
or is it just like
All the tourists generally can speak English, but there's been a rise of locals that can speak Korean and Mandarin.
Oh, nice. Oh, that's nice.
that's so it's so funny. I legit started opening Duolingo again today.
Oh, wait, is that for you?
Just because
Our future sponsor.
I know.
please.
Please. Hashtag.
This episode is sponsored by Duolingo.
Duolingo. They're wild, by the way.
Oh
Can
my god,
I
have
say?
you seen them
Oh,
on
wait.
TikTok? Their
I don't
TikToks are
know.
insane right
wild,
now.
in a good way or a bad way?
In the best way.
Okay,
Yeah,
because
yeah.
Because I was gonna be like, maybe we need to cut it.
They're
No,
But
no.
no,
because
they're
we-
actually popping off.
Okay,
like they're going through.
perfect.
I don't know what they're going. They're going through like an epiphany or something like that.
Their social media is crazy, and it's gotten me to start using Duolingo again.
Good.
And also, I don't know why. I thought because it has like a grumpy face icon, the app on my
Yeah.
phone. I don't know if any
I
of y'all
think it
have
might
it.
be only for certain like users because mine is still a normal bird.
See, I
Because
was
my
thinking,
my old coworker had one too. Everyone go look at their phones
Wait for
right now.
Duolingo.
Well, mine's over
Yeah.
there. But I think it's because I haven't been using it for a while, and Duolingo knows. And it's mad that I haven't been using it. It's not even sad. It's like angry at me. I'm like,
I don't even have the app, so I'm
but
gonna
after I
download it.
used it didn't like turn back to normal. So I don't know. We can.
Oh,
Mine is still
grumpy.
Mine is still
Or
the normal bird.
Oh yeah, mine looks like that, like Mons.
The more you know.
We can probably get a
insert
picture.
it here.
Insert
I'm not gonna
picture.
try and
There,
open
there.
it just in case it gets sad, but I don't know.
I think it got sad because I haven't opened it.
But when like I also haven't opened it in a hot second, so
It's just
don't
it's out
know.
to
We're
get
cutting
me.
that out because Duolingo's gonna be like.
I know. Have you seen those memes where it's like Duolingo's about?
So what are you doing in Indonesia?
So initially, I went back last year because of my sister's wedding.
Your sister is so nice, by the way. I haven't really met her, but I remember you coming in with like cookies and desserts, and you're like, oh, it's for my sister. So shout out.
I don't think we
I don't think
officially
we have
met
formally
her.
met.
Formally met her.
No.
I think we just said hi in
Yeah,
passing.
at the parking lot.
Yeah.
No, but then
No, we
also
waved
there's a few,
here, like in
here
Trinity one time.
at the North Hall. But
Yeah.
then there's also when Gary and I took our pictures.
Oh,
at-
yeah.
That's when I said hi, and that was it.
She knows you too.
She needs to get to know Mavi then.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
one step
through
closer.
the episode.
One step
Through
closer.
the episode. Yeah, got it. Have you been to Japan?
Yes.
Okay.
I thought you were gonna say Tokyo Drift.
Okay, well, our mindsets are very different right now.
That's why you guys are an opposite side.
I've been twice.
Oh,
That's
so
nice.
nice.
I want to go alone or with somebody. You know, I'm always down to go with somebody.
Yeah.
We'll talk about that. Maybe later in the episode.
But in
depending.
terms of work, I currently work with a studio that worked on my sister's wedding. I
In
would-
Indonesia.
in Indonesia. So I would last year, so 2 years ago, when we went for our for the like check the venue and all that, I met with the person. So we had because you need to meet your vendors,
Yes.
and then he was like, "Why don't I test you?" And then so I'll take you to 3 events. One of them, I went to a wedding,
Okay.
like a small villa wedding. I went to 2 pre-weddings.
Oh.
On I don't know if you've seen black sand before. It's like volcanic ash.
Oh
and then
yeah. Oh
turns
yes.
into-
Sorry, I thought you were talking about like some sort of like
No,
TV
no.
show.
You definitely were
That's why
thinking
we're
of
sitting
Black.
beside each other.
You're definitely thinking Black Mirror. There's
That's why we're
Black
sitting
Mirror,
beside
Black
each other.
Swan. But they're basically magnetic sand. So if you drop
Oh,
electronics, it
got it,
ruins
got it.
your electronics.
Oh shoot. No.
so don't go there if you're planning to carry a lot of electronics.
And then after that, they were like, "What, you want to come work next year?" I'm like, "Sure." So then I went. I started working in September. I went
Got
to this restaurants, or this wine place's anniversary. It was free flow, but I can't drink because I'm working. It was so suffocating because it's an outdoor bar in a
Yeah.
tropical country.
Yeah, it's hot.
Everybody's smoking
Oh, God.
and drinking wine and beer and
Oh.
soju. For some reason, there's soju. I'm like, cool.
As it should be. So when we make it big for this podcast, we're gonna go to Bali, and Jason's gonna be our tour guide, and he's gonna refer back to this podcast so he can show us what this free flow.
It
event
happens
is.
once a year.
This free flow
in
bottle
September.
service.
So we will plan to go in September because
Accordingly.
it's accordingly. Jason will keep us updated.
September 19th.
Yeah, Duolingo, please. We need that sponsorship,
Please.
please. That's gonna be our
use you
counter.
more.
The
I
amount of
promise I
times-
will. I promise to use it every single day.
That's gonna be our counter. The amount of times that we ask Duolingo to be our sponsor, because it's gonna come up.
Like,
Please.
off topic, every time I go into Uniqlo, I always say, "Welcome to Uniqlo," because nobody says it. No matter
You say
where
like
I
you
go.
say to
say it?
I
yourself.
say it to myself.
Like mentally.
No, I
You know,
say
I
it out
worked
loud.
there too for
It's
like
just out of spite.
a hot minute. Did I not?
No.
I worked there for like 2 months.
When?
It's giving me
the
Starbucks
Eaton's
stories.
Eaton's?
I know.
At Eden's? Or
Yeah,
It's giving
No,
me
you
Starbucks.
didn't.
I did.
when?
Giving me
Hold on, let me think.
After
This was
COVID?
Before COVID. Yeah, I worked there for a little bit because I had a friend who like worked there and she helped me get a job. And it was like super tiring. You do
can
a
imagine.
lot of
Yeah.
I
walking.
heard.
I can
stories.
imagine.
You do a lot of
Long
folding.
hours, a lot of folding.
A lot of cleaning.
I had like blisters from cleaning.
that
Is
one's
that
a
why
big
you don't
one
say
too.
welcome to Uniqlo? Yeah, because you have so little energy at that point.
Probably. Honestly, it's just like really busy too.
Yeah.
You
That's
don't
also
see-
one of the biggest like Uniqlo stores.
You don't see me
Yeah.
passing by, like so happy to be here.
I'm just not happy to work in any
Retail?
job except my current one. Don't fire me. Go like
I love where I work at right now.
So you take photos. So you do weddings. So he is a photographer,
videographer.
videographer.
I do mostly video because that's what I'm going there to be trained as. So that's what my boss told me is like, so you can't take photos while you're here because you need to concentrate on video.
video.
The concept's the same. It's
got
just, but I ended up doing food photos. But then it makes me so proud when I see it on Instagram. Like
Oh, I love
I took that.
Oh, good for you.
I did a winery, like a winery event. So they company wanted to open from Jakarta to Bali, so they built this whole really overly done and nice facility with this giant, what do you call, steel barrel of just wine.
Oh wow.
So I did a grand opening. My favorite event, but most exhausting, was I did an Indian wedding planner or organizer's birthday party. It was 2 days. So we got the rundown. It's from 6 a.m. to 6. Sorry, it's from 6 a.m. From, let's say, like, I think it's on the 6th or 16th. 6 a.m. on the 16th until 6 a.m. on the 18th.
48 hours. So legit 48 hours.
But
Did you have breaks? I'm hoping.
I mean, we were allowed to go home because
good.
the first day was leading up to the birthday, so
Okay.
we just stayed until a little after midnight.
Got it. Yeah.
Just to see how it went down. Then the second day, it was like, well, it's my birthday today. We stayed till 3
Oh.
a.m., which is not bad.
Not bad. I mean,
I got home
plus
at
you're
3.
getting, plus you're getting like paid and stuff for that event, right?
That was in Indonesia.
this
There
is
was no budget for that. It's like just out of our studio's pocket.
Out of the kindness of the studio's heart. Got it.
wow.
Yeah.
Got
So
it.
I didn't really. I got paid, but there was no like set rate.
Got it.
So, do you do like freelancing as well, like outside of your studio
I haven't
gig?
because I don't know anybody. But so my chance was that birthday party. The guests were all vendors. So there were other photographers. I met the photographer for my sister's birthday.
Nice.
I met this bartender that gets called everywhere. So I met a few people. I got caught in this, what do you call it? I call it an alcohol train because they went around with a bottle, with a glass and like a towel just so it doesn't spill. I got caught because I was doing wide angles and I went into the crowd.
So did you get?
I got chugged the vodka for
love
I don't
that.
know how many seconds.
Oh, I love that for you. Oh my god, this is like an alcohol-filled episode too. I love it.
Hey
Cool.
Siri, play alcohol free.
Don't kill me.
And that's all that's all the jobs I think that I've been doing.
Oh, nice.
Other than that, I've gone to tourist. I've been a tourist.
Nice. As you should. As you should.
I've gone to a lot of beaches. I've seen traditional dances. I've gone go-karting. I haven't gone, what do you call it? ATV trekking across rivers and the jungle yet.
Yeah.
And I don't plan on doing water sports because I could die. And I found a church. I don't know that for those of you who are religious or not religious. I just found a community. I think that's the goal of it. Right? Because or else I would just go day to day, sitting at home, rotting a little bit.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, because I mean, I guess you know some people
Yeah.
there, so that's. But like, it's been a while since you've made contact with them, I guess. So it's
Yeah.
still kind of like going in new.
Yeah.
Is that?
Because I don't know anybody in Bali because I'm from Jakarta. Right?
Yes.
Bro, this is
Yes.
completely like touristy.
So you're like staying in Bali.
Yeah, like that's my
That's where
home
you're
now.
gonna.
How far away?
It's 1.5 hours
Okay.
by plane.
By
Plane.
Okay.
That by plane.
I was gonna
It's
say
not that
by
bad.
what?
Yeah, by like
Plane, car, walking,
Car would be
train,
nice.
Walking.
bus.
Give or take 2 days.
car,
by
2
car.
days.
Yeah, because you have
From
to go.
island to island. I'm
Yeah,
assuming.
you have to cross.
You need to go with a boat, right?
Got
You'd
it.
the car needs to go on a boat.
Yeah.
That's it. But
It's the
they're
boat.
building a bridge.
We're just casually building a bridge.
We're just gonna build a bridge to connect. I mean, it makes sense. The
It
capital
does,
to
yeah.
like the most touristy spot.
Yeah. So do you have a place already? Like,
I do have a place.
Wow.
There's
And
a pool that nobody
independent?
uses.
There's a what? There's a pool.
There's a
and-
pool because every villa, I guess, in Bali needs to have a pool because
It's
because
so hot.
no, because foreigners love to swim.
it's true.
I mean, yeah, if people are going there, that's why I assume.
They're either
Yeah.
by the pool or by
For
the
the
beach.
hot-
So your
Yeah, for
place
the
has
hot weather.
naturally. Got it.
Yeah, but
love
nobody
that.
swims.
So
In
question,
the pool.
question
Yes.
for future us. Like, if we were to visit, like, is there room for the 3 of us plus our assistants? We have 2 PAs and we have 1 virtual PA.
Sadly, we only have 1 guest room.
We could share.
6
We don't.
I'll sleep in the pool.
Maybe the PAs won't come.
But to be sensible, we do have 2 rooms. If you 3 can, we have 1 like queen size bed that you 3 can fit.
Bed done.
Perfect.
But
Sold.
and we have a single
I'm dead.
for if your
Our
listeners wants
PAs?
to come.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
Done.
yeah, they can take a single
But
bed.
there's
Yeah.
also a sofa in case you have
Oh,
a second PA.
Oh, easy.
The
It's okay.
sofa's
One
really
of those
soft.
PAs aren't needed.
I wonder who
We
you're
are
referring
equipped.
to.
We are equipped to host more people than there are enough beds.
Oh, okay, cool.
So
Perfect.
we could just buy something too. Like
We can buy like a cot.
This is
Yeah.
making me for sure want to go right now.
No, we're going. We're
Like,
going.
this sounds so good.
No, we are going.
what's the best time to go to like Indonesia? Like best like month to go.
If you want, you can escape your winter here. But I really suggest you go between June or July
Because of the
Because that's-
Australian winds. I'm
because it's
assuming,
gonna
yeah.
be cool.
Cooler.
I don't know if you have this concept of like catching wind or like when wind gets inside and your body like aches or you get.
Oh, like the chills.
I heard about that, yeah, but
Yeah.
I don't experience that, like personally. No.
I feel like I've heard this actually. Maybe
It's a Filipino thing.
yeah, because
Yeah,
I feel
it
like
could be, yeah.
not
I just
in
literally
like in
translated it
context
to
of
English 'cause I have no
Indonesia,
idea what
but
it's called.
maybe.
Yeah, it's all
Yeah,
good.
it might just be an Southeast Asian thing.
Yeah.
To be
Yeah,
honest
I
with
get
you.
it, but then my boss told me like, cause we work on the beach and there's a lot of like coastal winds,
Oh, I see.
and I always get hit by that. But then he's like, just get a band-aid
Yeah.
and cover your belly button, cause that's the hole that goes in. That's the door to go inside your body. I'm like, oh,
I support that statement. Low
and then I
key.
tried it. Oh, it works.
The
So
nurse.
whatever works for you.
I support that
And then
statement.
we had a friend that came to the wedding and he got.
The same thing.
I mean, the doctor calls it traveler's diarrhea, but then,
Oh, that's why you always got to take some
Expose
with
him.
you.
Yeah, Imodium.
I don't know how to put it. We coined his back.
Yeah, I
Yes,
had that
yes,
done to
yes.
me. I had that done to me. Shout out Amy, Dr. Amy Chan.
Yeah.
With a $2.
Oh, $2.
Canadian $2. They're the best. It's big.
I mean,
it
they're
has
big,
Yeah,
yeah.
the toonie?
Yeah, the toonie.
Or gua sha.
It has ridges to catch all that Vicks Vapor Rub. Not like we're sponsored, but
It's always like the Tiger Bomb, the Vapor
Yes.
Rub, or the
Yeah.
White Flower.
Yeah.
I'm ready.
The
like
trilogy.
this,
The trilogy. Do you ever get like stomach pains or anything like that, and then you put like white flour like on your belly button?
Gary.
But yeah, no, like I like when Jason was talking about like the whole wind thing.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
I feel like that happens to me like around my stomach area, and then I put white flour in my belly button. And Christopher always judges me for doing that, but
Well,
it helps.
sucks.
But it helps.
don't.
You should try it. I'm just putting it out there. If you ever need, always have white flour on me.
Coming from the future nurse. I mean, you're a nurse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So taking a break from Jason and going back to maybe our work and
Oh
careers.
yeah, careers.
Because I think Jason would like to know what is our update with our careers. I
in
guess we'll start
relationships.
and relationships.
Since I work for a wedding vendor.
So let's do this as speed round. So
Speed rounds has to be a one-word answer.
what? Okay,
Easy
okay. So the
answers.
two questions
Yes.
Jason asked was, would
What
like
you're-
to know, where are you working and what is your relationship status? And I guess the follow up
Is there an upcoming wedding anytime soon?
correct? Okay, so we'll start off
Well,
with
that's
Karen.
actually the question for the male counterpart, not
Okay,
really for
so
you to
Gary
answer.
will be back.
Right.
And I will
Gary.
step out of the room. He can sit here. You can ask
Yeah.
him.
But you're the one editing this, so I don't know how effective that would be.
Oh, that's fine.
Yes, one, I'm a nurse now.
Galing.
Stop it! Handling the fun. But so one, I'm a nurse. Currently not practicing at the moment because I'm working on my resume to apply to jobs. So I'm working on that. Two, I'm still with Christopher.
I know she can do so much better.
I'm still with Christopher. He's currently not here. He would be here with our recording, but he's in Vancouver right now. So he would be here, but he's not here.
And you're not
Me
working?
calling him trash even
No.
though
We're texting. We keep up to date.
It's not hard to text.
No, it's not that hard. It's fine. It's easy.
Wow.
Yeah. So he's visiting a friend. So that
friend.
and
Yeah, no, it's a friend.
who would be friends with
oh, it's his
him?
friend Manuel, like from UTSC. So and then wedding anytime soon. I'm not 100% sure about that, but there definitely has to be with our wedding. We have to do a Chinese tea ceremony. Like that's like that's a mandatory
Makes
Like
sense.
that has to be
Is
in
there
it.
like a Filipino marriage custom thing? Any
It's
chance?
in the actual ceremony. So
It's
you have
like
the candle.
when you're at the church,
Yeah.
usually, because you do like the
But you can
beating.
See,
So-
is that Filipino or is that
It's
like
Filipino.
a Catholic
No, it's
thing?
Filipino. Because you can have the candle, the rope, and there's another.
There's
and the
something
veil,
else.
And the veil.
The veil that goes
Yeah.
on top.
So I know that this is not doesn't have to be at a church because when my cousin and his wife got married, they got married at like a venue, not
Okay.
a church. It was like an outdoor venue. And I remember like my aunt was very like tedious on like, hey, like these 3 customs need to be in the wedding, right? Not necessarily like it has to be specifically Catholic. I don't think so.
But it
Like,
has
we
to be
can-
incorporated.
It has to be incorporated, but that all I know is that is very Filipino. So I don't know because I don't know in no other culture that I'm aware of they have those 3 specific like candle, veil, and the rope. I don't know, so I'm just
I
gonna
know-
say Filipino.
I think, yeah, but that person was part Filipino. But he was like 1/8.
Okay,
Wait,
but
no,
like
maybe he's
Jared's
more than
also
1/8.
1/8 Japanese, but are we talking about that?
So speaking of Jared and Mavi, so your work, your relationship status, and are you gonna get married soon?
Okay, work. I actually, maybe you should bleep out where
Yeah,
I'm working.
I will, yeah.
But I work at the right now. Very nice.
That's what?
I do marketing there.
Oh.
I'm a musician there. I'm the concert master. Imagine. That would be like the wildest thing.
I could totally see
cool.
that. I could totally see that. Yeah, very.
I'd be living a wild life. But yeah, I work there doing marketing. I started last year actually, so it hasn't even been a year yet. Very nice. Everyone's really nice there. I enjoy the work. I feel that I enjoy working in the arts or maybe not for profit more than when I've worked in for profit. I don't know. It just feels less mind numbing to me.
Nice. Okay.
No offense to other jobs. Relationship status, we're kind of someone was shit talking about him earlier, Karen. But I am seeing someone. He's actually it's a long
He's actually
distance.
horrible.
I love how supportive everyone is, though. Let's like keep it real.
Yeah. He's actually from Texas.
Nice.
It's almost going to be 3 years. Yeah.
3 years.
Yeah.
Nice.
Marriage not until we have like certain not soon because we have like certain steps that we need to do before getting there.
Nice. So I just recently got a new job. I was a supervisor before, so being a team leader, and now I'm a consultant.
At the bank
At the
still, or-
bank, yeah, at the bank.
Same bank?
Same bank, yeah. We're not gonna go into the actual bank because
The red
then.
one?
Oh,
Which
there's
color-
2 red ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, the red one.
Ah.
The red one. I am in a relationship. One of our PAs right now in the room is here, making sure the audio is good, making sure the camera is good, and making sure we're good. And then marriage, I don't know. I guess soon.
Maybe it's in his pocket.
Goodbye.
Can you please do it during one of our podcast episodes?
Oh
I'll
my
get
God,
so
no,
much
he
views.
can't. He's not allowed to because if Robert's not present, he's not
Well,
allowed
Robert
to.
will be there, so
With
it'll
a
be
lot
a
of
bit
people.
of a.
There's a lot of
spoiler,
people that have
but-
to be present for it.
Well,
I'm
we'll
one
have-
of them.
We'll have. It has to be during one of our videos, so we get viral, please, and thank you.
Everything is for
Okay.
content.
Everything for content. Like you said, it's a guy question because a lot of people ask me too, and I said I don't know. Ask Gary.
When you're getting married.
Ask Gary. It's not my decision.
It's okay, I get asked the same thing too. It's like, oh, you came back alone? I'm like, yeah.
Oh my God! So speaking of that, since we have revealed our
Yes.
relationship status,
Okay, your turn.
What's happening with you? What's the vibe?
I'm single and available.
What's your type?
What are you looking for in a partner?
Don't just tell me it's the personality, okay? Just
The person, sorry?
don't
Well,
just
I
tell
mean,
me
like-
it's the personality.
Could be
I need more than that,
interests,
Jason.
You know,
We need
do
more.
you prefer someone like you, different from you?
That's a good question, actually. I thought about it multiple times. I've met interesting. I first initially, Back in 2018, I thought I needed some. I thought I needed.
know that phase.
You know, I thought I needed some. I wanted someone who was, because I'm not so into leading in the relationship,
Got it. Got it.
because I just want to chill. I thought I needed someone who was opposite of me, someone who's always, let's do this, let's do this, let's do this.
Got it.
So someone who, how did I put it? Like the planner, someone
Like a
who's
go-getter.
the go-getter.
The go-getter.
I thought I needed someone who had a strong personality, because I'm a bit weak.
No, I wouldn't say weak. I would say like you're more chilled. Yeah.
Like
Not-
whatever you want, just do
Go
it.
with the flow.
Yeah.
You're, you're very down to earth, go with the flow guy.
But
You're
then,
like easygoing.
Yes.
Easygoing.
but then at some point, I didn't feel like I had a voice,
Oh.
because because they come from a background where everything's my way. Like I'm so used to doing things how I want it, so you just follow. And for me, it's like I really don't care, so I'm just gonna follow. But
Yeah.
after a while, there were multiple key events or incidents that made me think, what am I even here for? But and we're not even in a relationship yet. Like it's the some stage, or like something
Yeah,
stage.
Talking stage.
Thought I liked this person, so I went for it. And we're all from the same
Area. Yeah.
Ria.
School.
post-secondary institute. So there's that leading up to the main building. There's that long walk.
I'm screaming because I know this.
It's okay.
Like there's a lot of long walks.
No, there is the one long
that
walk.
one long
From
walk
like the
from
intersection to where.
Oh, got you,
yeah,
got
yeah,
you.
the
You mean
building.
from like
where the building
Gotcha,
that's
gotcha.
our like what
Our
second
home.
Yeah,
our
yeah,
home.
got you.
Our
home
home.
base.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
I went from the bus station all the way to the edge of that loop. My life turned 180. At first, I was just gonna just not do anything about it, because there's no point.
Yeah.
Feelings will die. Just let it go. You've let other things go before. But then I asked somebody, and they're like, either live with a regret, or you live with knowing what the answer is.
Oh.
So
okay,
because it's up to you.
Yeah, true.
If it's not that important, if you're okay with living with the fact that you don't know how they feel, that maybe they feel the same way, maybe they don't, then just let it go. Just be friends. That way, because you want to stay with them forever. But if you want to risk, or let's say you're willing to take that step and finding out, oh, this person might actually like me, or we can be more than friends, then do it. So I thought, well, I've been turned down before, so what could possibly go wrong? It's just another one. It might actually be different. I went for it, and then they looked at me, followed with,